sure if I have another rain totem, or maybe truffle oil. Do I have one truffle oil? They're almost done, I think. Know that I had some thoughts of how to continue developing my farm last time, but I may have forgotten what it was that I wanted to do. Curious if I can figure that out again. All forage has has fully grown. Should probably have some maple syrup today. Don't think I got any last week at all. Could probably plant more here if I do have more spaces. Suppose that since I'm growing both artichoke and bok choy, I'd be able to fit more. This is more efficient to both take out and put in new produce at the same time. We have enough for 2 more batches. See, the only downside of having rain, it not have any truffles. Apparently these are done already. They're starting to be done. Still no maple syrup, it seems. All this suspicious. Could come any of these days. Should have some cheese in reserve at least. To 200. We change these on Tuesdays since they're done today. Might as well just do Monday. I have one less thing to do on Tuesdays then, which is good. Not sure what I put in that one keg, might have been one pineapple. A little bit unfocused now for whatever reason. have some speed grow, and this shouldn't be too difficult to craft, I don't think. I don't know how many pine towers I have. That should be act for a little while. Ones and also the choice. That contribute to a little bit of extra money. We have this sprinkler too, which I can move a little bit. Be still in range of the sprinkler and the scarecrow, so pretty sure what the best location could be. To be honest, I might not even need the sprinklers too much. That you have rain for most of the coming days. Only 4 days, yep. Only 4 days, so we'll also be able to harvest quite a few and also replant them. Didn't consider that I could also use the speed grow on these fiber seeds. Should I fiber seed still? They are. With this speed grow, I will be able to fit one more harvest this season. prepare with the cheese already, so I have it ready for tomorrow. And hold from these, mostly the ancient wine, but also the dried mushroom help. And I'll get it also from dried blueberries, at least compared to dried mushrooms, common mushrooms, so you can be happy with this. And for the rain tomorrow, hoping that it rains tomorrow as well. Doesn't, so I need to force the rainy day. Could just water the manual tomorrow, but a bit annoying to do. Or the Valley Fair. Not sure if I want to spend another day on that, since I've already done it twice. All the cheese. It's not as profitable per week as the wine is, but in terms of aging in casks, it's definitely more profitable. Artichokes were the ones for the crop order. Bok choys were the extra ones. Wouldn't say the bok choys take too much effort. would have been nice to have a border done earlier. Sell these bok choys as is. The new type of honey that I haven't accumulated yet. Sunflower honey, poppy honey, tulip. These are different seasons, I think these two. And then wild honey. Head to Ginger Island. We finally have the maple syrup. Might make some bee houses before I go, so that I don't forget. A quiet day today. Not a lot happening. Like I need exactly 4. Perfect. Need to remember to replant the bok choy. I should have pretty decent luck today, considering the daily luck and the luck boost that I have. Really can't heal today, can I? New weekly quests. One for riverfish, and there's one for dust sprites. I'll do the dust sprites since I still need to take down quite a few of them. A beautiful sunny day on Ginger Island. Kind of refreshing compared to how it is in the valley. New journal scrap about forging things together in the volcano. Ah, of course, the panic spot disappeared. Kind of weird going to this area since on my other save I have a bee house set up here. That way I can have a flower here that never needs to be replaced. Kind of sad when it fades from the cheerful island music to this background noise. I was very much enjoying the music. Wonder if I have a lot of mushrooms here that I can bring home. Maybe that I have a few at least. I should just sell them here. They will probably have some value in the dehydrator. Well, I have too many mushrooms. A lot of value here. I did show this frog the garlic, right? Yep. Show him all the 3 fruits and vegetables. Thank you for the hydrate redemption, Wolmada. How are we doing today? Doing good, slept long again, had pasta and pork. What is that called in English? Not really sure myself. Did a streamer for dinner. That sounds pleasant. It's always great to be able to sleep in if you sleep well. A lot of people sleep better during the day than during the evening or night. That is perfectly fine. You got the message across. I just made some chicken in sweet and sour sauce and some rice today. Something simple and not too expensive, I would say. Gotta keep it cheap, you know. I'm almost at 7.5 millions, which means that I only have 1/4 left until my goal. Didn't end up using a totem, so I might have to water my crops manually. That is perfectly fine. Shouldn't be too heavy of a task. I've been trying a few times to make a Stardew playthrough, which is less stressful and more relaxed and cozy. I'm finding some success, but at the same time, I'm still grinding for certain things, so instead of maybe doing another Stardew playthrough like after this, with just the cozy goal in mind, I might actually try a whole new farming simulator. Welcome back from the ad break. I'm sorry about those pesky ads. Nothing here today. There's been like the mushroom containers, or what you call them. I've been refreshing on even number days for as long as I can remember, but I messed it up one day and now it's on odd number days. Eventually it becomes very hard to see where you have watered and where you have not watered. I think I got the hang of it. But a little subtle difference in the soil. I'm a professional farmer after all, I should know these things. Yeah, I don't think I want to water these ever again. One crow has tried its luck here. I'm so tired today, but I have a programming assignment due later. So I guess I have to keep working on that one. Motivation for that is so low, but has to be done. Like that I sometimes get 2 pearls. I think I've gotten 2 pearls more often than one. Let's just see if it will rain tomorrow. I don't think I ended up checking that. Will not be a rainy day. Make sure it will be. Then I can go and try to find some dust sprites. Nice with a bit of change of scenery in this game. So much in the backwoods today. If only it could be this many spring onions during spring. Not spring onions, I mean the leeks. It will be a real game changer. But the news is reporting snow again next Friday. What do you mean again? Did you already have snow? I think it's too early to have snow today, but like this week, I think. But still, like today, this morning, there was actually a rainfall, which was probably slowed down a lot due to the atmosphere being colder further up, because it fell almost like snow. I don't think we're too far off from winter. We had some not long ago. Doesn't sound like a fun experience. I think one of the most important things is that it doesn't get too slippery outside. It could be slippery both for cars and for people walking. A small cluster of sprites here, which is really helpful. Got my parrot egg, which I can sell to the Adventurers Guild. Already have 11 of these the sprites taken out. Will be 15 now. Usually don't find this many in one day. I don't think there's anyone on this level. Why am I suddenly so tired? Noticing that my reaction time has slowed down a little bit. For some reason this floor is infested as well. At least it makes it easier to find ladders. Like, these aren't the hardest enemies to deal with. this level is infested? I don't know. To be sure. I'm not exactly sure if the sprites can spawn in infested floors. They might, but they might be very uncommon. This one somewhere, it's probably this bat. $18 so far. Very happy about the progress. I hate the knockback on ghosts. We got a glow ring. Pretty decent. I think 2 more trips and I should have all knocked out of the park. Maybe even 1. Decent luck. There are a few on this floor, so it's worth to go down. Maybe I should check if there are any more or if I can just advance to the next one. I see 4 more. 2 of them are up this way. Damn slime. Down here. Of course, there are more here. The wrong one. Bus stop. Can I make it back before passing out? I'm not sure if I can make it all the way into my bed, but be able to make it to the house. Should be fine. More day and then I'll take a short break. Day tomorrow will be rainy as well. It's great. Then we have a neutral luck. I had 2 luck boosts so far. But yeah, I didn't expect to get a third one. I suppose I could just go back to the mines again. Pretty fun and pretty easy to get them. Only need 12 more, so hopefully only today. It's the day I need to put off to... Only need to put today up to find the remaining ones. One can be tricky to line sometimes. Can I also reach this one? What? Guess I can't. The mouse was messing with me here. Do this. No? Okay, I had to face upwards currently. Oh, an artifact troll. So not common to get in panning, I don't think. No pineapples done today. Assume I'll have a full batch ready tomorrow. Doesn't appear to be any more bok choy done today, so tomorrow they're almost done. The amaranth. Looks like all the artichokes are done. But it would take like one more day. For some reason I thought they needed 11 days. Maybe they are 10-day crops. Don't think I used any speed grow. and even have been 8-day crops. That's exciting. Which means I don't have to tend to this huge field any longer. I should probably ramp up the production of cheese, but I can't be asked at the moment. I have other things to tend to, so I think mostly for the end of the week be doing that. Let's see. Anything that I can sell to the Adventurers Guild. Haven't really gotten many weapons lately. Mainly these rings and the parrot egg. Even though these berries are hardly worth anything and they don't really replenish a lot of energy, it's still very satisfying to collect them. Now to make the frog jump. Majestic. I need to remember to go over to the quarry afterwards if I have some spare time. Probably will. A freebie in the corner here. That's pretty lucky, I would say. Ooh, one of the remix floors. Wonder what this shape is supposed to be. I don't see nor hear anyone. That was not what I meant to do, but it really matter. My luck is very much different from yesterday. Didn't have great daily luck that day either, so both days were actually neutral. But noticed that luck boost really did make a difference. There are hardly any sprites. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen one yet. Also, the ladders are also harder to get today. Which will, in the long run, slow me down a bit. Could do some coffee. I did do coffee yesterday. Thankfully, there are a few here. Need 9 more. Bot. See, 4 more. I should be able to complete this quest. Nice, a frog egg. That one can also be sold for a profit, and there are enough dust sprites here. Let's call them dust squads for a moment. I don't know why, but for some reason there are a lot of them now. I do still need more for the Monster Slayer goal. I'll take what I can get. Do not waste all my time. Yeah, I don't have a ladder here, so I'll just go up. Let me just check to be sure how far off I am. I need 90 more, so might end up doing that quest at least twice more in order to reach that goal. This one awards 6,000. This one should be a bit more extensive. And probably reward a little bit more. Go down halfway. Side. Might be some forage here. Or berries. Wonder how the town likes me. Mine is at 7 hearts, my wife is at 6. Hoping every 3. Wizard, Willie, Demetrius, Caroline, Marnie, and Pam at 2, and everyone else basically despises me. Like, at least they are indifferent about me, I guess. I think if there was one aspect that I think is too hard in this game, is that it takes so much work just for people to like you. Now I'm at almost 350 diamonds. It'll be great to be able to sell some diamonds soon for profit. Okay, so the artichokes are hardly worth anything. They are worth, on average, 200 gold. We had the ones that were under 200 in value. But it's profit, I guess. And then it comes to the actual grant from the mayor, which is 8,800. Could have been better, but could have been worse. Almost at 750. Take a short break here, relax for a bit, and be shortly. Enjoy the sound of the rain in the meantime. Thank you for the patience. I will crack on with what I'm doing. Probably have more bok choy to harvest today. I planted them on Monday. Now I don't really care about the rain anymore. It's mostly about like all the crops that I had in the animal pen been harvested. And these ones are mostly manageable by hand. I like this setup, how it allows me to replant flowers but still makes it hard for me to harvest a flower by accident, which was annoying on the last setup. The pumpkin should also be ready very soon. I think I forgot to visit the shed for a few days. I think that mainly affects the dehydrators. I don't remember if it's every 3 or 4 days that the blueberries are harvestable, but I think it's every 4 days, I mean. Which means that I haven't really missed much, so that I've been able to process that much. Then again, doesn't really matter. I don't remember how much these were worth. Maybe around 500 something. So Hardon, welcome in. Seem to be in a creative corner today. Heard about your situation yesterday. Hopefully everything sorts itself out and you're able to get what you need. It's one thing to have a issue that you have to deal with, but having to deal with it over a long period of time isn't very fun. If I'm a little bit slurry on my words, it's just because I'm very tired. I have done a lot of programming lately and I'm very tired because of the lack of sleep. Could take these two flints, perhaps? Yeah, it sucks, but things are moving along. The lawyers are on the case today. Hopefully that part of the case doesn't take too long. know that judicial stuff can take a while. Of course, it's Friday. I can't go to the blacksmith today. Everything takes a while, unfortunately. Yeah, a lot of things just take way too long. I ended up ordering a new graphics card and a new power supply last week, I think it was. I didn't really read up on the power supply or the graphics card delivery time, since it said that it would be like ordered to them, like the site that I bought it on order. But apparently the power supply will take 11 to 12 weeks, so I'll be lucky if I get my stuff by Christmas. Really looking forward to it. The power supply is supposed to be 1000 to 1200 watts, which will support more power for the computer, and I was really on the line on whether to buy a 4060, 4070, 4080. I almost went for a 4070, a dual whatever it was, dual fan, but I ended up on a 4070 Super. I'm pretty happy with that choice. No, 4080, I mean, a 4080. It's expensive, but it'll pay off. I can't play Cyberpunk anymore with my N80 Ti, which is very old. This graphics card, along with the previous one I had, was handed down to me from others, and this will be my first very own. So I mean, you won't even be able to run the graphics card until it arrives. The thing is that they will actually arrive together. I could have chosen to have them separately delivered if I wanted to, but I didn't actually see that option. And to be honest, I don't really mind that, since having to take my computer apart 2 times in 2 months, not something I really want to do. But I guess it would have been great to have the graphics card beforehand. Should probably buy some more pumpkins. Don't seem to have any wheat seeds. Yeah, I kinda need to rebuild my PC at some point soon. My CPU and motherboard are old. I used to have a lot of old parts too. Like, my computer had only hand-down parts. And I even had to buy a new monitor at one point, since I played some games that didn't have any like brightness settings, and neither did the monitors. I think the first thing I got was a new monitor. Then I got a second one, and also some new RAM, a new mouse, a new keyboard. Did get the motherboard at the same time, a new Intel Core processor, that's what it's called. And now everything, like the only things that I didn't upgrade last time were the power supply and graphics card, since graphics cards are ridiculously expensive, and the power supply I had, it worked fine. But as you know, I have other problems to deal with before I can even think about that. That is understandable. I would guess that was probably the first thing you would go after. You need to settle the economic stuff. But if you had the parts, then I would assume that you would be able to get some relief out of trying to build a new computer, I think. It is really a process, not only to build the components together, but to figure out what exactly you want for your computer. but the end result, like the end of the line, the light of the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel, I mean, when you finally have all your parts and your computer is only a few years old, that is really satisfying. I try to see if I could get a lobster, but I don't really have much else to do other than tending to the cheese presses. Okay, so I did actually come in here already. Guess I'll just wait until they refresh. I always think it's hard trying to decide on a spec when you build the PC. Monday is always finite and it's so hard to know what the end result is going to run like without spending the money to find out. That is true in many cases. This time I got some help from my partner looking at some benchmark tests, which includes certain games that I play these days, including Dying Light 2 and Cyberpunk. I think one of the most important things was to find something that works with Cyberpunk. And I think the graphics card that I settled on now and my entire PC could even run the Ark survival games, which are rumored to be very poorly optimized and thus demanding a lot of power and really good specs. I'm just glad I'm done now since I've already paid even though I haven't gotten my final parts. I don't need to splurge on my computer for a long time now. It's interesting, like, I've built my computer twice now. First time I was really clueless and basically just watched people build it for me, I would say. The second time, it did help a little bit, but I still, like, there was a lot of things that I didn't really know. I think this time it will be a lot more fun. I can be a lot more of help, especially since it will only be like fitting a new graphics card and changing the power supply isn't that much of a big deal. And like when people have asked me in the past what my specs were, I wouldn't really know what to tell them. But I'm actually starting to understand what it's about. Like what certain specs and certain combinations of numbers and words mean in terms of different brands and different models. So honestly what I am hoping for is that power supply doesn't take as long as it says on the website. Like even though it says that it could take 11 to 12 weeks, maybe I could be lucky and have it after 4 or 5 weeks. You never know. I don't know if lobsters are available every season. I think most crabpot fish are, apart from like maybe during winter. You can't really tell that on the UI. I think this relaxing rain was what I needed today. And I needed my break, even though I was able to relax a little bit before stream. Didn't end up doing this price ticket. Guess I could bring it to town tomorrow along with these mystery boxes. It's tempting to just go to bed, but it's better to just be able to fit in one more round with the cheese press. And I can do a few more batches tomorrow. Hopefully start whittling down this pile. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 animals. There's only 12 spaces here, so that's all you can fit in a barn. Could do the mayonnaise in the coop while I'm waiting. A bit of productivity at least. Really hope we get some decent free games on the Epic Store in the coming months. I've been claiming a lot of random games that I thought I would never play, but I thought it would be nice to own anyway. And I've been thinking about maybe once I'm done with the semester, maybe stream some of those random games on Saturdays and Sundays, like starting December and parts of January at least. Could do that for about 2 months and maybe decide that this day I'll do this game or this day I'll do a few games and just spin the wheel and see what game is the next one on my list. I think that would be fun. I think I sold the blueberries, the dried ones, I'm not really sure. Otherwise it's just sitting in the chest. Definitely sold them. Wow, almost 50,000 here. mainly due to the dried blueberries, but the vegetables did help. Sure, I would have something done today. Nothing done in the greenhouse. I might want to turn some of these broccolis into seeds. I don't think I have too many broccoli seeds on hand. To do a forage run today. Haven't done that in a while, and usually best to do it on a Saturday. A few mushrooms today. Don't really bring much value these days, but at least I can accumulate them for a while and eventually sell some stacks. Haven't had a lot of seeds dropping. It's nice. Another stack of dried mushrooms. No, dried blueberries. Wow, brain still covered. Save these and turn them into seeds. The normal quality ones. Why not? did also get an artifact trove, but I might... I think it's here. Yeah, could have been at Ginger Island, but I don't think I have any store there. Please. Also wondering how many broccoli seeds I have in that, other than the raccoon shop, can't be bought. I haven't unlocked the raccoon shop on this save. Okay, so I do have a fair bit. At least 32 for next season. It's good to see you, Jack. Welcome in. The broccoli seeds are for next year, since I would like to have 32 broccoli seeds at the start of the season. So I'm able to fill my patch over here. That's how it looks with 32 broccoli. And since it's a regrowable crop, it's great to have enough starting day one. Not only so they'll be in sync, but also so you'll be able to get as many as you could. And as you can. Same goes for any other regrowable crop, and any crop that is tied to like the new seasonal crop from 1.6, the carrots, watermelons, and summer squash as well. Where did I drop my horse? I'm back at 5, that means I'll be able to do another batch of the cheese for the cheese press. Always wonder why Abigail chose that spot to stand and loiter. Didn't know that stone could spawn here. And seemingly go down that way. Never noticed that. I actually learned a Stardew fact, I think it was yesterday, that actually blew my mind. I never knew that that was a thing in the game. A destroyable stone, it should be, like it shouldn't be there in the first place. Cork bobber. What in the world? Pretty awful haul this time. Hopefully I get something decent for my 2 prize tickets. Yeah, the Stardew Valley fact that I learned yesterday. I thought that vinegar could only be obtained from Pierre's store. But apparently you can make it yourself. I never knew you could do this. Also get shrimps. It's not trash, so it could be worse, but would I love to have a lobster for the quest. Houseplant and a startup tea. Plant is not very exciting, but startup tea is decent for friendship, I guess. Treasure chest is soon approaching. A mackerel. I was hoping in this save that I would get a mackerel free from the trash, or better yet, that I would get one as a daily recipe. But it never appeared, so I had to make it myself. And the first time I actually encounter it is fall 13 on year 3. Yeah, I couldn't have waited that long. Did I do this one? I did. Gotta tell Alex to watch his back. If he tells anyone about the trash cans. Indeed, he guards that area like a guard dog. I have time for 2 more batches for the day is over. Time to do this in the forest, and if I have time, I'll probably do the mountains afterwards. Have you actually tried to play with mods yet, Jack? I haven't tried playing with mods myself, but I'm starting to warm up to the idea of doing so. I'm thinking of doing the thief mod where you have to steal from Pierre, like you can't buy from him. But you could instead try to swipe items from his counter when he's not looking. I think that would be a very fun experience. It would have a huge influence on what crops I might be able to get and grow. And apparently it's pretty common to get fruit trees from those trips to the general store, so I'll be able to get fruit trees for cheap, like basically for nothing. That one didn't put up much of a fight. Might be a bit late and thus miss out on the final rotation of the cheese press, but I don't really mind that too much. Doesn't have to be completed today, it's just like a side hustle that I'm working on. We already have enough cheese for next week, so that is also something that I'm head on. I'll just deal with it when I return. Need to be better at doing starter stuff like you are, but I'm so lazy. It doesn't require much in this game. I would say mostly it requires your cognitive ability. It is especially fun if you play with a controller, like playing with a controller compared to playing with keyboard and mouse requires so much less. You just sit with your hands in your lap and control some of your fingers, while with the keyboard and mouse there's a lot more inputs to take into consideration. I assume you play on keyboard and mouse. That's the word. That's the impression that I made. Keyboard and mouse, but like I just don't open the game because I get anxious thinking about stuff. Get that? Like that's valid, but at the same time, this game is about doing things, not about overthinking. It shouldn't be too hard to just go with the flow, and if you feel like you did a huge mistake, you can reset the day. And most of the time, doing mistakes in this game isn't really a thing. It's played how you want it to be played. Like, as soon as a game starts being a chore, it's not really entertaining, it's not really fun. It's cheese time. Also just miss playing with friends, because my friends don't play, or we make a time weekly, then they stop, and I find that so annoying. Yeah, having to rely on people, and then the appointment doesn't happen is very annoying. I started Dying Light with a few people, second game of Dying Light, and like I got them to purchase the game in the first place, and I waited a long time for them to play it. Like we played it once, and then they started playing Once Human, and I joined that because it was a new thing. And like I always thought the deal was to go back and play Dying Light once they were done with Once Human. But then one of the people just said that they didn't want to play it because they thought we would never complete it, and I don't know where that came from, but I guess I'm not playing with them anymore. But definitely share that sentiment of it being very annoying. I've had a great luck day, I don't think, but not a terrible luck day either. That's what happens. Like, especially it was annoying since I've been wanting to play with them and play that game with people since like February or March this year, and I finally got them to try it out in June or July, and then they just told me in August that they didn't want to play it. And I tried to get the other person involved to convince them to keep playing, but they didn't, so annoying. I think what has saved this game for me lately is that I'm not really good at designing stuff, but at the same time, I just want it to be pleasant. I want it to be pretty. So I'm not really working hard towards grinding for that. Grinding for this, I have like one overarching goal, so I have something to actually work towards, which is the golden clock, but at the same time, mainly concerned about making farm look pretty. That has been a lot of fun, to be honest. I once again lost my horse. Why do I do this? Probably in the grass somewhere. Is it the dog? That's not the horse. Could it be here? Or it might be back here. Nope. Did forget to let the animals out, so that's something at least. Not really in a rush, thankfully, but it's always nice to save some time going around. I have 2 ancient fruit here as well, so I could get before the season started. Pine tar is actually behind here. I do like that I have a few crops that I can replant, but at the same time, I don't really have a lot to replant, so it's a lot less work. I really enjoy that. This season I do have the pumpkins, which I do need to replant. And I have these wild forage and the fiber seeds as well. I don't know why this one isn't done. But other than that, I have broccoli, corn and eggplant, which are regrowable crops. Don't have to tend to them at all once they have been accounted for, like once I have sprinklers around and they have been watered since day one. There's actually 2 here that apparently didn't follow the others. To be honest, I played 800 hours and I have maybe used fiber seeds once during winter. That's it. So it was about time that I started using those. And we have a giant pumpkin here. Cool. Giving Cinderella vibes. Ugh, my inventory is full. Only I could solve the mystery of the missing horse. There it is. I guess I could. Honestly, I've been thinking about moving these. My inventory is full now, but I want to move them closer to the trees. Just that, of course, you can't have anything immediately surrounding trees when they are still growing, since then that will hinder their growth. Hey, that's nice. I don't think I have enough pumpkin seeds, so I need to hurry. I'll be able to pick up some more from Pierre. I'll say I may be missing up to 50. That's what I will get. And I guess I could just buy pumpkins for next year as well. Be more than enough. Then 6,000 on pumpkin seeds. No, wait, 60,000? I think 60,000. Yep. Greedy as this pumpkin is, it has to go. strawberries here. A lot of these mystic syrups that I could sell. We were so close to golden clock, I'm jealous. I'm hoping that I could reach it before fall ends. I've been working very hard for it, so really hoping the effort pays off. Guess I could sell these trees for extra profit unless I choose to plant them, but won't really benefit too much from that. I do have pomegranate trees. Like, I have one of these. I have an orange tree. I have mango tree. I have 3 mango trees here and 1 on Ginger Island. 1 banana here and 1 on Ginger Island. I also have an apple tree, but I don't have a peach tree. I'm thinking maybe I should do this area, but then again, even though there is some space here, it does feel somewhat crowded already, and I don't want to mess up that flow by making it more crowded. If anywhere, maybe the peach tree could be here. Wrong chest. But here? Think I would do this tile maybe, or maybe this one. I'm sure you'll have it before end of fall. If you sold your extra stuff, it will make so much profit. I'm trying to sell stuff that could make a profit, such as these mystic syrups, and also to sell a lot of the diamonds that I have accumulated. Other than that, a lot of the things I have are low value. I've already gotten rid of most of the things that can make me a profit. Smoked a lot of fish, that's why I don't have much fish. Also have these, but they don't really give that much profit in the long term. Need to have like a full stack for it to be a few 100,000. These pumpkins will help. All these saplings, I think they can give you a couple thousand each. The diamonds and the mystic syrup. Maybe that can push me to 800,000. There's some melons too, but they are better saved for wine, I think. Don't have too many quality fruit department, but they also help a little bit. Also have a lot of honey. Do the tulip honey, the poppy honey. I'll get more sunflower honey during the season, so it's good to have it here for packing purposes. Few truffles if I need any for truffle oil, and I will get more truffles, but I could sell these as well. I don't think I have any left in the barn. Might be a few, but not too many. On here. Also like to turn the gold quality cheese into iridium quality before I sell it. Make another 50% of it. One thing I haven't had too much time to do as a farmer, that is to sit here and be an alcoholic. Will probably need a bit more light on my farm. I've been thinking of maybe making a path across here, but I like that there is a bit of grass here. Nice balance. Really use this mini shipping bin, but I like that I have it there at least, in case I should ever need it. I think I ended up in the dehydrators, so that's something I need to tend to as well. Guess I could do a few chanterelles. Not sure how much they are worth. There should be more than at least the common mushrooms. The season for profit. We have more purple mushrooms now. Thanks a lot in part to the mushroom logs and the mystic trees. Just had enough to fill all the dehydrators. So I can do some blueberries, but I don't have enough for a full... I guess I do have enough, counting all 3 stacks. I have enough for a full batch. Interesting that blueberries are something a lot of people think are valuable enough to just sell as they are, but they are better to be processed, I think. Doing one and one, like doing one blueberry each in in preserved jars, it doesn't really yield too much, but doing like 5 each in a dehydrator does yield a decent amount. Dehydrators are so good, I need to start making some, because they're great for blueberries and cranberries. Blueberries and cranberries are definitely good choices for dehydrators. I haven't done cranberries in them yet, but people have said that it's also really on par with blueberries. Berries aren't worth much, but age makes them much better. It does help when you process them, yes. And especially it helps to take down huge stacks that's just sitting in chests. The wine will have to wait until tomorrow. I'm curious how much I've been able to earn. I don't think I'll be able to get to 8 million, but I could be lucky. Almost 1 million for all of this, so I'm at 1.5 million off, or 10 million, which is great. Let's see, pumpkins are doing alright. Poppy honey, wow, that's the most valuable one. Helps with the pineapples, not too many of them. Dried blueberries also help. I like these, they are very easy to calculate. Which sells for 1,000 gold. Diamonds sell for 3/4 of that. So you get, with a full stack of diamonds, you can get about 750,000. And yeah, basically the truffles and the saplings are worth a decent amount of money. Like the orange sapling was very undervalued, but the other ones, definitely worth selling. Or yeah, see that actually banana sapling, all of them are not that valuable. It's just that, yeah, some of them are multiple, while the orange sapling was only one. The other truffles are worth more than 1,000 gold, so a clean 300,000 with that. Almost 850,000. I mean, almost 8,433,000. Almost. I meant almost 8,500,000. Wow, I can speak today. I'll have another batch of pumpkins in 2 weeks. I'll have more blobfish raw that I can sell eventually. I've learned that you can put corn in seed makers and get a decent output if you just sell the corn seeds. I'll get more sunflower honey throughout the season. I'll get 2 rare fruit, which can be a few thousand each. Keep doing wine and aged cheese. And I'll keep harvesting mushrooms. A lot to do on this farm. I should be able to hit my goals, hopefully. That's all I have for today. I need to decide on whether to try to relax or to do some programming. It will probably be the latter, although I do not wish to do it. Thank you very much for watching. For everyone who's been here, I really appreciate the support and the company. I will do Celeste again on Thursday. Looking forward to start, I believe it's chapter 6. It'll be exciting. I think I only have 2 more parts before I reach Summit, unless I'm super lucky. Super unlucky, I mean. That's all I have time for today. Hope everyone has a great rest of the evening, and see you later. Bye for now.